banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Atlanta Falcons and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Evan McPherson to kick off.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Firing quickly is Penix. Complete. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. This is pulled in by Mecole Hardman. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
19, go!
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
2nd and 10. Penix to throw. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He gets this one to Gould. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Falcons calling the field goal team's number this time. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, Burrow. That's going to be caught by all. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bengals have a first down.
That's good.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Finds a man, right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Has it downfield. It's Chase. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Burrow on the play action. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And they make the stop after giving him 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
On one, ready?
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. 4th down, Burrow. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Cole Hardman now on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. And he put everything he's got behind it. That's caught at the 25. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead on the first play of the drive.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons push their lead to 3.
Bengals 7.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, It can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. For that defense, he puts a sack on the board. I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Gun. Cut. 11. Cut.
3rd and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Struggling to center it. Oh, he's loose! Well, if there's an avoidable penalty, Brock, that's probably it. He just didn't let him make the fair catch, and that's going to help their field position considerably. The worst time for a mistake defensively, and that awards them this 1st and 10. All right, with Robinson from the pistol. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons stretch their early lead to 9. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Bengals 7.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Chased out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A 28-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down.
Here we go.
First and 10.
Play action now, Burrow. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. 1 quarter away so far. Our score, 17-7. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
On 2.
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Here we go.
They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Here's Burrow. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Cut.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. A little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cut. 180. Cut.
Again, it's Burrow. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You can be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. 180. Stop.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Escapes the pocket.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in, not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Here we go with Brown. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains to the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Gun.
Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's tackled for a short gain.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
2nd down now, they need 7. Burrow to the air now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Burrow setting the throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals reduce the lead to just 4. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. Yep. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. And cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
It's back. It's Robinson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
They do go for it. It's Penix. That one complete to Pitts. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Working quickly here.
And the Falcons, 1st down. A gain of 9 yards.
All movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Penix is going to throw again. Looking slant route, complete. Brought up for tackle, but he lost the football. And the Bengals get to it. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Burrow now on first down. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is second down.
What is that?
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Gets it downfield. It's Chase. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45.
17 yards.
A pickup of 17. And the Bengals have a first down.
On one, ready?
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
11,
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Give on seconds, it's Brown. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
The Falcons go a nickel, third down.
Here we go.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
All set now, first and 10.
27-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Forced out to his right. Nowhere open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Here we go, here we go.
To the air again, it's Burrow. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
He brings it in. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball.
Here we go, here
you
we
want
go.
to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. If only every drive could start like this, right, partner? First and goal to begin this one.
Hey, can.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hold this one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
Here we go. 180. 11.
Throwing is Burrow. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead.
21. Falcons 17.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. On first down, here's Penix. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Looking to throw. Throwing this for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a lead on a final play and a half. And that is his third touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
12. Here we go. Hey, kick, time.
Starting the half with a give to Brown. And he gets this down near the 30.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Burrow on first down. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Buys time, rolling right. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
11.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. Side. 180. Side.
Third and long for him here. It isn't holding is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10.
Back to 60, back to 60.
We'll go play action. Here's Penix. Catch made by Austin. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Penix working from the gun. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. Then he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 24-yard gain on the play. And the Falcons, 1st down.
Pitch it to Robinson. It's a race down the right side. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons push their lead further to start the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
On the return, here's Jones. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Burrow on the play action. Finds some time left. Finds his man over the middle. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Burrow from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Give him 24 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow setting the throw. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Jones keeps connecting to Chase. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
A 10-yard gain.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Here we go.
Now shotgun handoff to Brown. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Now, I know everybody on that offensive side of the ball appreciates that kind of effort. Got it by more than just a couple of inches. In fact, no need for a measurement on that as they move the chains.
25-yard line.
On 2.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
12. Gun. Stop. Right 80. Stop.
One play action here. Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And it sets up second down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
11. Here we go.
Off the play fake. Burrow. Caught near the goal line. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game.
31. Bengals 48. McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Hardman with a return. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Let's go now.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st down, Falcons.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Falcons with the football. They're leading, but not by a ton. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Penix now on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Going right side, Robinson with it. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Back to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Running with Robinson. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that down.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game.
Bengals 28.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
35-yard line.
I'm 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Play action now, Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. Look at that power, deep left side. And they don't get the catch they need there.